it's Tiffany from Quarter Acre Clee. I am sitting in the sunroom, as I typically do, and I thought today would be a good day to do another updated video on the garden. The garden is officially all planted. I did a lot of weeding today, so it looks really pretty. So I want to document it when it's pretty and not covered in weeds, because I don't know, you know how summers go. It's not gonna be pretty and weeded the whole time. So thought I'd just do a quick walk around with you guys. I did some new stuff in the hoop house, and yeah, let's just go check it out. All right, let's go. Okay, so like the last video, we are gonna do the herb garden first. Everything looks a little sad because it's super hot today. It's 80 degrees and it is what it is. But the cilantro is looking pretty good. It's actually looking like it's gonna bolt soon, so I might be making some cilantro butter today. I think I am gonna make some herb butters with like my chives, my oregano. Look at these chives. I think I'm also gonna make some chive blossom vinegar today as well, because those are beautiful and I love it. Over here we've got some marigolds, planted some basil. That's looking sad because it's hot right now. It's kind of hard to see. All of my seedlings are really small. I did not have the best luck this year with my seedlings. We'll talk about that. The herb garden, I still need a lot of work here, so not much is going on there. But we got a lot going on over here in the garden itself. So let's chit chat about it. Let's go to the garden. So let's start here. These are the new beds. So here, this bed, you'll see, is brand new. And this is strawberries and squash. So I started some, not strawberries, sunflowers. What am I talking about? That's a sunflower. Here's some squash. And there's also sunflower seeds in this bed as well that will eventually sprout if the birds don't eat it all. So we're gonna have squash here, and the squash is gonna go this direction and fill in this space. The next bed is the corn. So I did an experiment. I transplanted some corn and I did a little more squash here. It's like the Three Sisters, but not really. I don't know, I love squash, so I put a bunch of squash everywhere. Squash, the row of corn, these are the transplants. Here's another squash, but you'll start noticing right here the seeds. So I did some corn seeds as well, and they're starting to come up right now. So see that guy? And then I planted more squash because, again, I love squash. So these are gonna be happy corn, squash, sunflower beds here, and right in front of the rain garden. Then over here, I've got potatoes. We have potatoes, friends. So it's weird. I did two different kinds of potatoes, one on the right side and one on the left. The one on the right was like a yellow potato, and it's doing nothing. But the red potatoes are just now starting to come up. So you can see it's super bright. Sorry. There's one potato. Wow, I'm tired. Potato. There's a nice potato there. 3, 4, and more potatoes here. So that's good. I'm really excited about that. That should be good. So then if we spin around right here, check it out. So I got these burlap sacks from work, and my boss was just giving them away. So I was like, oh, I could probably use that in my garden. Didn't know exactly what to do with it right away. But then today I was like, oh my gosh, my strawberries are starting to form, and I need to protect my little strawberries. So this will be great because the strawberries will grow here and they won't get all yucky from the bugs and whatever. Now, I do still need to worry about the birds, but I might get some bird netting. But this will be nice. It'll keep the soil protected. Look at how great these strawberries look. They are happy strawberries. And I'm gonna get more and put more on this side over here. So, but look at this. So we've got some serious strawberries going. They're doing really good. There's a little bee. So strawberry patch is happy. Oops, I gotta fix this guy. Don't want to cover it up. My chandelier has flowers in it. It's super cute. And every time Matt walks through here, he hits his head on it and he yells at me every time. Because turns out I just build everything for my height, not everybody else's. Because I'm 5'2", and who cares? So we're in the garden. So everything is planted. We'll do a walk around. So this is beans, peppers, tomatoes, cucumbers, and then we got lettuce and stuff. So let's start over here. These are Provider bush beans. So this is going all the way down the fence here. It's really bright. We're gonna have a lot of beans. And then over here, I have my cucumbers. So if you can see, this little cucumber. I did not harden it off properly, and they are so mad at me. This is from not hardening them off properly. It's getting sun schooled. I think they'll be okay. I have more seeds. I might plop some seeds in here and see if I can't get a new batch too. So we'll see, but they look okay. They're small because all of my transplants are small. I tried soil blocks this year, and I think I don't love them. I think I squeezed them too tight, and they did not grow very well. So I'm trying some new stuff now, and I'll show you. So that was cucumbers. This is new. I just set this up today because I took it out of the hoop house. These are my blueberries and one tomato in a pot. I'm just doing an experiment. So we've got onions. I planted some onion sets over here, and my one asparagus, my lonely asparagus, is down there, but we'll go from there. So we got cucumbers here. I have to admit, again, my peppers, my transplants are terrible. Look at how sad and wimpy they are. I mean, they're gonna bounce back. They already have once I got them in the ground. But here's an admission. Look at the difference of these. Look at how happy these plants are. You wanna know why? Because they came from my work. These were grown perfectly the proper way at my job in the greenhouse, like $30,000 greenhouse, which makes all kinds of plants happy. So these peppers are actually probably gonna sprout first. And so these are from work, those are from me. See the difference? Yeah, okay. Look at that huge tomato plant. Guess where that one's from? Not from me. That I also got from work as well. Look at how beautiful it is. Moral of the story is I need a $30,000 greenhouse. Okay, guys? So, yeah, let's work on that. Because we have this tomato row. This is one of my tomato plants. How pathetic is that? I mean, I buried it, like, really deep. So it looks smaller, but yeah. Mine suck compared to that. So that's a tomato plant. I'm already getting blossoms on it. How awesome is that? So we're gonna have tomatoes. Tomato. See, that one's sort of okay. He's bouncing back. He wants to be a happy tomato plant. They're getting there. They're getting there. We're gonna have a ton of tomatoes because this is tomato. This whole row here is tomatoes too. So this is a tomato plant I grew. The most pathetic tomato plant ever. But it is what it is. We have tomato plants and marigolds because they love tomatoes, I guess. More tomatoes. This row's tomatoes too. So it's 1, 2, 3. This is 25 tomato plants right here. And then that is a pepper row. That's like the sweet pepper row. And then this is the hot pepper row. Again, look at the difference. This plant was grown at work in the greenhouse. It already has blossoms. It's the happiest pepper plant ever. I'm learning, guys. I'm learning a lot. And so this is from work. This is from work. Another work pepper. And then let's look at mine. The sad peppers. Oh well. They're sad, but they're bouncing back. This one's cool. It's a cayenne pepper. Look at the leaves. They're red. I think that's kind of cool. So we got lots of peppers here. So that, oh, let me show you my one asparagus. Look at this. I'm letting it go to fern because it's only the second year, but look at how crazy this thing is. Wonder if you can even see it. Yeah, crazy. This is a yellow squash I just planted today because I like squash. I said that already. Okay, let's go over here. So this is the second half of the garden here. Notice how shaded it is because of the oak tree. Look at how the oak tree filled out. I used to hate this tree, but now I like it because it does provide really nice shade. But let's talk about things we hate and things we like. We like lettuce. Look at how beautiful this lettuce is. This is a leaf lettuce. I'm definitely making a huge salad for dinner tonight. Look at how gorgeous this is. Loving it. And look at this Bibb lettuce. I think this is the Johnny's seed Bibb lettuce. I forget what name it is. It's like Roselle or something. I don't know. All their names are crazy. So I've got all kinds of lettuce. Doing very good. Lettuce and I are friends. Let us be friends. We got peas in this pot and going all the way down the line. Have peas. Those are good. Now let's talk about kale. So red Russian kale, my best friend. This I want to say it's lacinato kale. Not the best. I mean, she's just a little slower. She's a late bloomer, I think. Still doing it all right, but compared to this red Russian kale, like, that's insane. Kale in it. So kale is good. We're gonna have kale in our salad tonight. That's always very good. Now, let's talk about things I hate. I'm done. I'm done pretending like I can grow cabbage. I tried, and it just sucks. Like, cabbage hates me. Like, I mean, it's kind of, this is actually, I think, a kohlrabi. It's doing okay, but it's tiny. It's struggling. They're getting eaten. I used some slug stuff that helped a lot. They were getting eaten. I probably have to reapply. Like, look at this hole here. They just hate me. Like, cabbages and those, I should have listened to my boss. She's like, I don't grow any cabbages because it's just a pain and not worth your time. I understand. I'm just stubborn. Like, look at how sad this is. That's a cabbage. Yeah, getting eaten up. Just not great. So I think actually for this bed, I'm gonna do beans. I'm gonna plant some bean seeds here because this cabbage is a joke. And let's talk about bolting broccoli. So broccoli, it really should be grown in the fall in Ohio because it goes to bolt really fast. I'm gonna let this go. This was broccolini, or no, it was broccoli rabe. So it's like a thinner, smaller, more artisanal broccoli. But it was like 90 something degrees this week, so it all went to seed and flowered and bolted. So they're pretty flowers. I'll leave them for now. But I think this was cauliflower and it's doing okay, so I'll let it keep going. It wants to thrive a little bit. They're doing okay, so I'll let those go. This, I think, was Brussels sprouts and it's doing all right, but I'll probably plant some more lettuce over here in the shade because it's happy. So that's that. Now let's talk about radishes. This is good. We have radishes. I planted spinach with this, and there's only a little bit of spinach on the end over there. So let's talk about that. Let's look. So radishes are good. Let me find a good one that you can see. It's kind of, I'm worried they're starting to bolt though because it's been so hot lately, but they're happy-ish and they're doing good. This is the pathetic spinach that I thought that I was going to grow. It's sort of germinated. I literally did a whole row and it like didn't germinate, but the radishes did. So still, again, learning here. Now I'll probably add something, I don't know. I might even just wait and do a fall crop in here or something. Maybe more carrots because, actually, yeah, I'll probably do more carrots here because the carrot bed over here hates me as well. We had some serious germination issues in the spring but we also, our weather was like so wonky. I think that also didn't help. It was like cold, snowing, and then 80 degrees within days. So I think all the seeds were like, what's going on here? So I got some carrots. They're here. So So I'm gonna let these ones grow up, and then I'm going to probably plant more because I like carrots, and even though they're a pain, it is what it is. So that's this side of the garden. Oh, and we have garlic over here. Oh wait, oh my God, I gotta show you this. Look at this mushroom. I'm not gonna eat it because I have no idea what it is, but I had to show it to you guys. Look at how big it is. That's my hand. I don't know what kind it is. Let's look underneath. That's kind of cool. Hello. Under the mushroom. I should take some cool photos of that. So, random mushroom. And then garlic is doing awesome. So take a look at my garlic. I think we'll be having garlic in a month or two. Look at how big they're getting. Like, this thing is huge. And then we have a few more onions here. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with all this onion. If you guys have any good recipes, let me know. There's some mint growing, because mint grows everywhere in my yard, which is fine. So, okay, now let's talk about, I don't know, oh, here. So the chickens, I planted kale for the girls. So their kale is doing awesome. I did some cucumbers here, and I'm hopefully the cucumbers grow up and give them a little shade and snacks. So basically this is like the bed for the girls. And we've got more kale here. Kale, cucumber, kale. So this is the girls' snack zone. Okay, let's talk about the hoop house. I did a lot of work in the hoop house today. I completely rearranged it and planted some more stuff today. And I weeded it. Sourdough is getting ridiculous in my life. Okay, if you look right here, this is a new bed I just added today because I wanted to add like more plants in here. So I did this bed here and I planted some tomatillos in it. So that's a tiny tomatillo. I started these seeds way too late. They're like only a week and a half old. So, but I figured I'd get them in the ground and let them do their thing. So, and I will admit, I probably had planted way too much in here because it's gonna be jamming once these things start taking off. So on the right side here, I still have my lettuce. So this I planted months ago. It's doing really well. Again, I'm making a huge salad for dinner today. Like, look how pretty this lettuce is. And I planted peppers here. So that's a pepper. This is actually a cauliflower. They're doing okay. We'll see what happens. Planted another pepper there. And look at all this lettuce. Pretty good looking lettuce. It's so pretty. Look at this color. So happy with that. On the right side of the thing, the hoop house. And then I moved, like I used to have a bench in here. I took it out and I made this. I got these sawhorses from work. Thank you, Jeanette. Anyways, so I made this new seed station here. And then on the left side, we have tomatoes and other things planted. So I'm gonna string up the tomatoes and have them go all the way up to the hoop house. So I've got tomato here, tomato there. This place is gonna be a jungle. This is a pepper I got from work. See how healthy it is? Another tomato. Look at my spinach. It's not bad. It's pretty good spinach. And these are paste tomatoes. So we'll see what happens. This place is gonna turn into a jungle, I imagine. I'm gonna regret planting all these. I still have a ton of plants left over. If you guys need plants, let me know. So, hoop house is good. I mean, what, it's 80 degrees in here right now. It's actually probably hotter. I think that thermometer is broken. So that's pretty much it. I don't want like to go too crazy long with this video. I did move this. That was the bench that was in the hoop house. And I have my blueberries, a tomato plant, and more blueberries. So that's pretty much it. We're just gonna let things grow and do their thing. And we are gonna do our own thing. So that's pretty much it. I think it's looking pretty good. It's coming along and I can't wait for everything just to like grow. So we'll see. So this is May. What's the date today? I think it's May, I don't know, 20 something. Let's see. Oh, it's May 23rd. So I'm a little late on my update, but that's okay. Hope you guys are having a good time, enjoying your weekend and the warm weather. Thanks for watching, and yeah, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll just be keeping monthly video tours and show you the progress of the garden. All right, talk to you later. Bye.